Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Chippewas will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Ohio's offense will get the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pugh. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Keeps the legs moving. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Complete to the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Looking for room. It's Hunt. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And 1st and goal, I think a lot of people get very conservative. Let's run the football. Let's be very predictable. You can't be predictable, right, Palmer? You got to be aggressive, but what happened?
Well, I like the idea calling a pass play down there, but hey, for quarterbacks, it's touchdowns, checkdowns, or throwaways. You are not taking a sack under any circumstance right there. That quarterback's got to do a better job having the clock go off in his head to keep his offense in good position to score.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. 12th play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. What a disappointment. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. Fighting off the defender. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. On the run, it's McCormick. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Fakes his man out. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Leaves it with the running back. Smashes through. Across the 25, he's got room. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They're getting this guy lathered up. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to power it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Ohio, 3. Central Michigan, 0.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They'll run it from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's a draw. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Chippewas are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To throw, it's Lavis. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's still running after the move. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Davis. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide out in motion. Trying to pound their way in. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Chippewas! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Victor is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Missouri.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Got it behind the line. It's Hendricks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try the run. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. 3rd and goal coming up here. Back to pass, it's Navarro. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Handoff to the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Davis.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Hold it. Open.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Howard. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Got his man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Handoff to the single back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. And the Chippewas are on the move. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Labus. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. The ball pops out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Navarro. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bobcats are in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making instead.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse, move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Quick handoff. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pugh. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Missouri. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch, called for and made. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here on this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Pocket starts to collapse. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ohio, 24. Central Michigan, 7.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this one.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That's caught. It's Parker. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Still running at the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down, and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
On the run, it's Hunt. Aaron is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one splits the uprights. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? And the Bobcats are marching down the field. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
The sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Chippewas send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Going for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Coming after him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. And the Chippewas want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parker. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Working that left side now. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Lavis. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Howard. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
While he was putting up big numbers coming into this one, we knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That's reeled in. It's McCormick. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And this will stay a three-score game at 24.
Central Michigan, 7.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
And the Chippewas will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. On the move. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Chippewas look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Labus. Quickly complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Pressure and blocked. Picks it up. He'll try to do something with it.
And that time there, it looked like the defense just overloaded the left-hand side. And how about the speed getting into the backfield, making that punt block look easy?
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Lavis. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Chips.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 18 to Virginia.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. Turns it on at midfield. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Dumps it off in the flats. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. He's looking for an open man on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. And he's dragged down. The Bobcats are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Ohio, 34. Central Michigan, 17.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Give to the running back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on first down. He makes the connection. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Complete on third down. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Dropping back, it's Lavis. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
What a day, his third rushing touchdown. When you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
34, Central Michigan, 24.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Dialing up the second down pass play. They're setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to run for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the draw. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Bobcats have this offense rolling. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Dennis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score just...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. trying to get to it.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
The Chippewas will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Bobcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's Navarro. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll go to the air. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UMass sure is making the flagship proud today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 18 over Missouri. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
2nd down coming up.
They'll go right back to the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating them time and time again.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. To the air, it's Labus. Got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Chippewas!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll set up to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-possession game, so there's still a chance.
Central Michigan, 32.
Coming out with it, it's Howard. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on 1st down from the 28. To the ground. He's got it again. Powers through the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games. That guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to throw, it's Labus. They're bringing heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Chippewas with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Davis. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Chippewas pick up the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The back goes in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes his connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Chips. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put a split in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. He's got it in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we have a 1-possession game late. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Fast motion from the offense. The running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Hendricks. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Right back to the well. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking for a man, it's Lavis. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Chippewas want to move quickly.
Big plays in the passing game deep down the field that take time to develop. The big hog mollies up front got to protect their quarterback. Great job protecting him on that play.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Central Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
51, Central Michigan, 48.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
3rd down coming.
He'll keep it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, what a cut! And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Bobcats are on the move. On the run, it's Hunt. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
2nd down.
They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Touchdown, Ohio.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And the Chippewas headed quickly to the line.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down, picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lavis. He wants a big play here late. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Chippewas. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He turns that loose down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Snagged on the outside, it's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After the first down completion, it's second and short. They want to just keep throwing it. The offense coughs it up, picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes a connection. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Looking for room. It's Hunt. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bobcats. They jump on top here in OT.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1. Not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going up top on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Huge third down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. The Chippewas get it past the sticks. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Touchdown, Chips. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Number 19 with the catch in the end zone.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. They'll run the counter. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Trying to surge it in. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
That keeps the score. Central Michigan, 71.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air, it's Navarro. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
By the tight end. He runs out of bounds at the 20. Second down.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. The short hands, it's Williams. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Going for 6. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decide in overtime, crushing loss.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.